What's up, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Critical Cartoon Reviews. With Season 10 set to air later this year in April, I thought it'd be a good idea to do an episode-by-episode review of Season 9 to get us ready and excited for the next season. And we'll take a look at what was funny, what added depth to the story or the character, and anything else that sparked my interest enough for me to talk about. Season 9 is entitled Archer Danger Island, and it's common knowledge that adding a descriptor before the word island increases clarity for the setting and intrigue from the audience by 100%. Take a look at these other titles that follow the same logic. Total Drama Island, Summer Camp Island, Gilligan's Island, and a show I've never seen before in my life but fits the bill, Temptation Island. That looks like some spicy programming and I might have to check it out. But before we get into Season 9, I want to take a quick look at the Season 8 finale because there are some interesting things that come up in the episode that tell us a little bit more about the show. We learn that Barry is kind of a dick in every universe that Archer can dream up. He admits to killing Woodhouse simply because he wanted to see his lights go out. We learn that robo-dogs are not a force to be reckoned with. That is, unless you are the white version of Hulk, then I say you're okay. And we learn that Archer actually could be dead after he was shot at the end of Season 7. He says this after Lana was shot in basically the same brutal manner.
No, Poovy! She's the exact opposite of okay! She's dead! Because she got shot 7 times and nobody could possibly survive that, not even in a parallel universe!
While I'm still not sure whether or not I'm okay with Archer being dead in the original universe, it's definitely a move the show could pull off. And finally, we get a nice character moment where Archer shows how much he really cares about Woodhouse. He puts a bag of heroin on the tombstone, which can seem irreverent and lacking in respect, but considering Woodhouse was a heroin addict, it's probably the most thoughtful gift Archer could give. And it makes total sense that Archer gave this respect to Woodhouse because the voice actor who voiced for Woodhouse passed away during production of this season. But anyway, that's about all I have to say about Season 8. There's no continuity between the seasons at this point, so I think it's safe to move on. First episode of Season 9 starts off on Archer's peaceful sleeping face, and we get that peace for about 15 seconds before all hell breaks loose. The episode features some of our favorite characters, some with different names, and some with different bodies altogether. Archer is Archer, Cheryl is now Charlotte Stratton, Pam is Pam, Serial is now Siegbert Fuchs. Okay. Lana is Princess Lana Lua Kalani. Krieger is, of all things, a macaw parrot thing. Mallory is Mallory. Ray is Captain Renault. And there's a new minor character named Manu. I really like the theme of this season. I think being on a jungle island is an awesome setting for the story to take place in, and it also makes the constant binge drinking seem like a happier vacation-like habit rather than a dark problem that helps the characters get over their precarious lives. The theme song is also killer, with elephant-like trumpets and bongos in the background. It really puts me in the tiki mood. What I thought this first episode did well was give us a fluid and natural start to the season. It introduced the characters in ways that didn't seem too forced, and it also left us in the perfect spot to be excited for the next episode. Because of the short 8-episode seasons, I'm really glad they decided to get us into the action by the end of the first episode. Because of the more standalone nature of the last few seasons, the writers have a pretty challenging job reintroducing the characters and getting the ball rolling on story all in the same episode, but I think they handled it pretty well for this one. Luckily, the characters do retain their personalities for the most part. For instance, Archer is immediately infatuated with Lana and dislikes Cyril for no obvious reason right off the bat. Mallory is still a waspy, entrepreneurial matriarch, and Krieger brings a special brand of madness even though he's just a talking bird. And there wasn't much I disliked in this episode. I usually don't like Cheryl as a character, but her as Charlotte was really annoying to me, to the point where I literally couldn't stand her being in the shot at all. I also thought the timing on the joke where Archer realizes Crackers wasn't going to help him simply because he could already fly was a little off, but as far as first episodes go, I thought this one was pretty good. Now I want to move on to the funniest moments of the episode. By far the funniest moment to me was the miscommunication of the snake rat joke, and I'm going to play the clip because talking about it won't do any justice.
right?
I swear to God, if you can't learn to keep that thing in your pants.
It was actually in a drawer.
Also, this few seconds of Crackers dancing to the music was absolutely hysterical because it mimics how birds actually dance, and adding the fact that this is a version of Krieger makes it that much funnier to me. Props to the animators for this hilarious moment. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Stay tuned for my review of episode 2, Disheartening Situation, and as always, stay critical, friends.